I am Jimmy Devine. Thank you very much. But I want to let everyone know that this is not my first time that I'm giving my testimony. This is actually my second time. And I really think it's a good story because I was really connected and I was at my peak and I was loving life and everything, and that kind of changed a little bit. But anyway, about beginning of October, mid-October, I went to the doctor because I just wasn't feeling my best, and I did a test and everything, and they told me I was diagnosed with depression, and I'm still kind of going through it right now, but it definitely has gotten a lot better. And once I found that out, I wasn't really surprised. I just wasn't really motivated to come to church on Sundays anymore, and I was struggling with God and finding who I was, and I didn't really know. And so I figured, it's senior year, I'm gonna screw around, I don't know who I am, might as well have fun, and everyone knows that story. But so I decided to hang out with my friends and do what they did, and I started smoking again, and it was all fine and whatnot, and I thought I was having fun and living my best. And up until one night, that God really taught me that it wasn't right. I was hanging out with one of my buddies, and we were smoking, and he said, "Hey, you want to go to someone's house?" And I was like, "I don't know, I got Sunday church tomorrow, I should probably go and everything, and I really need to." And just sitting in the car deciding, and we ended up going anyway, and probably there for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and we're just all hanging out there with a bunch of kids in some apartment, and next thing I know, the door knocks, and someone goes and answers it, and someone just said from the bottom of the stairs, "The cops are here." And everyone started freaking out. We didn't know what to do. Some kids ran out the window. So that was interesting, and I didn't know what to do. I panicked, and I rushed into the bathroom with another kid, and we locked the door, shut off the lights, and we were sitting there, and we could hear everything that the cops were saying. They were talking to the people there, and they sent a couple of people home, and I knew that he had every right to search the house and find out who else is here, and I think that he didn't, because if he did, I would have went to jail that night and spent the night at jail, and who knows, maybe I would have been charged with more, who knows. And I really took that, and I was like, wow, God really sent me a message that I am in the wrong here. I do not need to be here and doing this, because otherwise I'm going to pay for it. So I realized that I'm throwing that off because I'm not doing that again, because the next time God will really make me pay the consequences for what I was doing. And I learned that once you give your life to God and you really experience Him, you can't run away. I try to do that. I try to put Him off to the side and say, I'll pick you back up once senior year's done, and then I'll go to college and everything will be great. That didn't happen. He's really impacted me in a way, and I'm still trying to get connected, and I got help, and I'm still struggling a little bit with the depression, but God's still number one right now, and it's just a struggle. But I'm glad that I actually learned this lesson, because I was just living such a horrible life. I didn't know who I was, and now I'm like figuring that out right now. But it was all a good and bad experience in a way, but I really am glad that I came here and really experienced God, because who knows where I would be right now, hanging out with my friends doing all sorts of bad stuff. Who knows, get addicted, do something bad. But yeah, I'm glad I gave my life up to Him, and I really just want to let everyone know that if you haven't given your life yet, do it. It's great. I love it. It's something that keeps me going every day. I'll have those days where it's just great, and jamming out to some Christian music in the car, like so happy, like it gets to you. It really does. And I couldn't thank Him anymore for teaching me a lesson. And I tried to help the kid in the bathroom too when I was talking to him. I mentioned, I was like, "You should really come to Cornerstone Church, it's great." So he kind of was like, "Oh, I'll think about it." But I felt good, because I could redeem myself a little bit right there in that split second where I could do something right. But yeah, after that, I stopped smoking. I said no more, and from then on, I've been trying to live out God more and more each and every day. And that's my scary, interesting story. Thank you.
Praise God.